And I bid you a very warm and sincere welcome to Nightsounds. Hi, I'm Bill Pearce, and you and I are together now for probably the next 26 or 27 minutes, with your permission. On Nightsounds, we stretch into various kinds of subject matter and thought patterns in the evenings as we meet. Often they'll contain just one word as our subtitle. Tonight, I've selected the word pruning. Are you familiar with that? Capital P-R-U-N-I-N-G. Well, I looked up a definition, as I often do, for familiar words, just to reacquaint ourselves with exactly what the word might define, as far as action and follow-through. So, Mr. Webster says, quote, pruning, to cut off or remove living or dead parts of plants, to improve shape or stimulate growth. Also to remove superfluous or undesirable outgrowth. So with that in mind, tonight's program, Pruning. Not thinking so much of plant matter as you and me. A soul, a human being, a conscience, an emotional structure, a heart and spirit, these can be pruned after a fashion, using that particular term to designate discipline, shaping, refining. One of the most unfriendly-looking tools you'll ever see would be pruning shears, sort of like hedge clippers with the scissor-like blades at the end in a crescent shape rather than straight out, for the exact purpose of pruning and cutting off the undesirable, removing living or dead parts to improve shape, stimulate growth. There is a purpose to the suffering of pruning. So tonight, I have taken the liberty of choosing the music of 3 male vocal soloists. I think I've chosen male soloists because I believe that men need to have a friendly male voice. Sometimes we sort of get the macho thing going. We don't totally communicate the way we should with other men. Maybe we're not honest. Maybe we're a little threatened. I don't know what the reason might be. But certainly this program is designed for men who are going through suffering, and most particularly women. Often men, again, are regarded as somewhat callous, unfeeling, unemotional, afraid to share emotions or feelings. But that's not always so. We may be a little bit late in coming out with this, but I think tonight, as I've prayed to God that Nightsounds be a form of communication of spirit and soul and feeling and tenderness, as well as strength. We're going to turn first of all to David Robertson, and he asks a question in this very sensitively delivered solo. It's entitled, In a Prayer to God, Where Are You Hiding? Those of you who are experiencing suffering or pain, inner pain, outer lacerations, whatever it might be. It could be a terminal disease, a betrayal, a broken relationship, a broken heart. Listen closely, if you will, and see if you can identify with the feelings, the words, the message, the yearning of the lyrics of this song.
I remember back in time, not too long ago, when I would play hide and seek with friends I used to know, and they would hide and I would try to find their secret place. And as I searched, this is what I'd say: where are you? Where are you hiding? Oh, are you waiting for me? help me find you, 'cause I know you're out there somewhere. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Love, are you waiting for me to find you? Where are you? Oh, I've been searching all my life. Oh, my love, oh, I pray I find you soon. Where are you? Oh, the loneliness I feel, it tears me up inside. Oh, I need your arms to hold me. I need you in my life. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you hiding? Love, are you waiting for me to find you? Where are you? Oh, I've been searching all my life, love, for you. Oh, I pray I find you soon. Oh, my love, I pray I find you soon. Where are you? Where are you?
Very sensitively delivered by our initial soloist tonight, David Robertson. Song entitled, in question, Where Are You? Song of prayer, actually. And our program tonight subtitled Pruning. Any of you experiencing the pruning process in your life right now? I'm sure you'll want to stay tuned. Leona Choi wrote some free verse with this title, Pruning. She said, I delight to sprout new shoots, proud of loud admiration from others who agonize to produce theirs, while I'm always pregnant with potentiality and effervescent with possibility. But then along comes the master gardener, sharpening his nipper clippers, and starts looping off and snipping my upstart grand productions. I cry in agony to see my precious creativity treated so shamefully. Wild growth, he states simply, detouring mainline life and fruit to a useless, spurious shoot. Selectively, but tenderly, he cuts back my prized, puffy self-efforts. Tearfully I watch them fall and dry and die, and nurse my wounded ego, dismayed to see them go. In time, I come to see the necessity of submitting to divine selectivity, though reluctantly and painfully. For when ripe fruit bursts forth from main branch buds remaining, my strength and vigor thus conserved, life can surge through my fevered shoots to prune my wild and wayward ways, and perform on me his elective surgery. Tonight's program, Pruning. Where do we turn when we're suffering like this? Well, to with the one who's pruning, the master gardener, the great physician. Let's listen further.
When I turn to you, you were always waiting, with a heart that understands before I speak. And I learn from you all that really matters. Though a million years go by, you'll still love me. I no longer look for a place to hide, 'cause I know where I belong. When I turn to you, when I turn to you, when I turn to you, dear Lord, I know that I love you. When I turn to you, you were watching over me, and through the eyes that look beyond the faults I see. And I learn from you, you are always merciful. Though I remember all that you've forgiven me, I no longer look for a place to hide, 'cause I know where I belong. When I turn to you, when I turn to you, when I turn to you, I know that I love you. To hide, 'cause I know where I belong. When I turn to you, when I turn to you, when I turn to you, dear Lord, I know that I love you. I know, dear Lord, I know that I love you.
Beautifully, the music of Nightsounds. Brian Duncan singing, When I Turn to You. Just in case you've joined us in the past few moments, you happen to be in tune with Nightsounds, coming to you from Rockford, Illinois, is where we record our program. I'm Bill Pearce. We reach you in this manner just about every weeknight at this time on this station. Tonight's program is entitled Pruning. Many of you who are experiencing the pruning process pretty well understand, even beyond the words, what's happening here. And we're on the air to just reaffirm you of your value to God, to others around you, to us here, even though I don't exactly know who you are, but I hope to hear from you. Because we'll be going off the air in a few minutes, and as we do, we have attendant ministries that carry on this particular outreach through compact discs, the music of Nightsounds, through 12 albums of vocal or instrumental music. The devotional book, Golden Moments, or just providing you with past programs with certain titles that particularly and especially connect with you in whatever you might be undergoing in these moments, in these days and times. If you'd like a catalog with an overview of the entire field of ministries, our mailing address is Nightsounds, Wheaton, Illinois, 60189. We do not solicit for support over the air. We simply write a very mild-worded appeal letter once a month. This is out of the courtesy of radio stations that give free time to us. But we need your prayers, we need your support, your thoughts, we need your listening moments. We need each other. Thank you for being there. Jan Markell, a woman who has suffered patiently for many years, with a beautiful ministry through the tears and the pain, wrote, "Lord, you must feel like washing your hands of us some days. Do you ever tire of shaking fists, defiant rebellion, indifference, or being taken for granted? Do you ever want to let our ship go down and let us pick up our own pieces? Great, loving God, how we need you, not just to salvage the wreckage, but to rebuild broken spirits and bodies, to remind us that you put it all together once." Here's another little bit of verse from another saint of God who has suffered in a striker frame for years. E. Margaret Clarkson said, "He knows it all. The winding path, the sky overcast and gray, the steepness of the mountainside, the roughness of the way. He knows it all. The haunting fear, the doubtings that distress, the wonderings and perplexities and all the strain and stress. He knows it all. Each troubled thought, each anxious wave of care, and every burden, every grief or cross that thou dost bear. He knows it all. Your weight of woe, your often fear-dimmed eyes, the stabbing pain, the slow, dull ache, and sorrow's broken cry. He knows it all. But his to choose, and thine to take his choice. He knows it all. He planned it so. Then trust him and rejoice." Tonight's program, Pruning. Let me repeat the definition from the dictionary of what pruning really means. To cut off or remove living or dead parts of plants to improve shape or stimulate growth. To remove the superfluous or undesirable, And so, tonight, are you being pruned? Don't give up. Try not to complain. God loves you, and He's allowing this for a purpose. When you'll find out that purpose, I don't know, but He does. And this entire program always is to focus on the great physician, the one who said, "Come to me, all of you who labor, who are hurting, and I will give you rest." Not just 8 hours of sleep, but a solace of the inward being. He's touched with the feelings of our infirmities. And tonight in our music, as we're focusing on 2 or 3 male soloists, and again, sometimes men are accused of being unfeeling or insensitive. It doesn't have to be so. There's some reason, but the reason really isn't good enough. It may turn into an excuse. But I just want to reassure you that men have feelings, that we reach out and we love desperately sometimes. Here's an often requested voice and message that I think some of you need to be reminded of right now.
There is a place of quiet rest. It's near to the heart of God. A secret place where sin cannot molest, and it's near to the heart of God. Jesus, blessed Redeemer, Jesus was sent from the heart of God. Hold us who wait before Thee, keep us near to the heart of God. Near to the heart of God. It's a place where our Savior we meet, so close to the heart of God. Blessed Redeemer, He was sent from the heart of God. Hold us while we wait before Thee. Keep us near to the heart of God. keep us near to the heart of gold. Of gold.
Soloist Robert Robinson with Henry Weems at the piano, closing our program tonight with the title Pruning. As we bring in our theme, let's remember that Jesus compared his relationship with his followers with that of the vine to the branches. Only as we abide in him can we be fruitful and feed others. It is the fruitful branches that he prunes. Jesus said, every branch that does bear fruit he trims clean, so that it will be even more fruitful. John 15:2. And the branch that bears the most fruit is often bent lowest to the ground. Thank you for sharing with us tonight. Our mailing address is Nightsounds, Wheaton, Illinois, 60189. Let's not despise his pruning or disciplines, but turn to him in love. Till we meet again, God bless you in every circumstance, and a peaceful good night.